Look, man, a mess. You see that? Right in there, little ant. Baba ant. Bloody hair. Oh. Yeah, I just got the Honda power steering fluid from work today. And we gotta survive without any Macca's coffees all the way to midday. That's 4 hours without a coffee. I'm at $99.05. It's my birthday, bitch! Let's fucking go! Just today I just feel really weird. Off. Something's wrong with me. There you go, wicked. There's a beautiful shot of the beach. Finally, on the other end of the rough patch. What I'm going to do today, actually, is I'm going to be making some scrambled eggs with some avocado. First of all, I'm going to start off with a nice coffee and get to work. I'm going to get some DoorDashing done. So I'm going to try and sort all the meals out myself. I'm not lucky. Is when I put some garlic and onion and some salt and pepper. We do need some cream. Going off the beaten path for this. Brand new. Look, man, a mess. Already eat. Right in there, little ant. Baba ant. You done? Thanks, machine. Nope. No, okay, it doesn't matter. There we go, we got 10 grams. Okay, the element is off. It's safe. I know this. I trust it with my life. Now this should cook relatively quick. Now, when I was watching Gordon Ramsay cook these, I think he used a lot more olive oil. How the hell did a hair get in my food? Bloody hair. Oh, bloody spoon. Look at that, beautiful and fluffy. Now take it off the heat. Means that it's not necessarily that ripe yet. Surprising. Still warm. This meal should keep me going today when I do my DoorDash. We'll see how my attitude changes. Rather than me trying to fast, I'm just gonna try and keep the meals keto. It's weird. I'm not used to eating in the morning. I'm used to just fasting all the way up to like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. I just work. I thought I'd give myself a bit of a break and then just have something to eat nice and early. I probably should get some fuel. It's about quarter tank. Maybe I could squeeze in another job or two. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna squeeze in a McDonald's run. Nice and simple. Maybe we'll get a bonus, we'll get a job as well. Who knows? Do we have a coffee? We don't have a coffee. I will cancel that. We do not have our free coffee today. Our free coffee will be a little bit later. And we gotta survive without any Macca's coffees all the way till midday. That's 4 hours without a coffee. I had a really weird dream last night. In an imaginary video by an imaginary viewer who I don't even know, told me to focus on my mindfulness content. My subconscious is telling me to focus on the self-improvement aspect of my videos. But don't I do that every day? And it hasn't worked yet. So why is my brain telling me to do something that's not working yet? I mean, I'll keep going. I'm gonna keep going anyway. But it's kind of odd that my brain is sending me subconscious messages to keep going. Really just beats me. Alright, it's midday. I've been working since 7:48. It's now 12 past 12. I did end up buying a coffee from McDonald's for $5.90, so I subtracted off the total. But I'm at $99.05, almost $25 an hour. Minus out the fuel of $64. And you can see full tank, and then what we're currently at the moment, which is $99.05. So I'm super proud. But I'm going to take a break and we're going to cook some lunch. That means I'm heading home. We're going to make some bacon and eggs, and tools at disposal. We're using this big knife to cut the bacon in half to fit into the air fryer basket, which we already just started preheating. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, we got some done. Kind of cool. A little bit more temperature. Whoa, okay. Look at that. Thanks so much for watching Daedra Flame via Chef. I'll see you on the next video. Bye. I'm just completing my second job of DoorDash today. First people, quite nice actually. They told me to go fast, I'm hungry. I said to them, got it. My brother has also sent me some money to help out, and hopefully I can pay him back. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep the money there as a float and work it off and earn that money and then give it back to him. So that's why I'm taking DoorDash so seriously and so they're putting so much effort in. He already does so much for me as it is. But I am with this sense of financial security I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I'm starting to feel a bit more of myself. Yesterday, I got overcome with negative thoughts and emotions, and I forgot to do my mindfulness. So I was living in the past, and that's what happened on my stream, and that's why my stream ended up being only 2 hours. But on the plus side, when I did end my stream, I made upwards of $131. Yeah, $131 when I ended my stream, which technically paid off 10% of my entire Afterpay debt in one day. So if I do 10 more days like that, putting the effort in, then I can get some serious stuff done. I'm a little worried about posting vlogs on myself where I'm upset. I almost just renumbered the series because, I'm like 2 or 3 days behind, and I was rewatching the vlog where I'm really sad and laying in bed. I thought to myself, who's gonna watch this? I want people feeling sorry for me all the time. But yeah, I just thought about it, and it's just like, yeah, this is my daily series. What am I talking about? I think weed has definitely caused my mind to have a massive dopamine loss. I think that's fact. Because I was fine before I tried out the weed again, and then straight away, as soon as I started taking weed, I hurt my knees, I hurt myself, I hurt my feelings. A lot of things have just been just gone to shit. I don't understand. Maybe I just don't understand weed. Maybe I just don't understand exactly what it does, why it's even prescribed to me. It's a very confusing drug. I'll be real with you. I don't know why it doesn't work for me, or it doesn't work in the way that I expect it to work. Maybe it is working, but it's just, yeah.
A picture on the wall, a moment frozen, not to fall. In this moment,
Like I said, there isn't just always good customers, and I had my few bad eggs today. One lady completely ignored my existence. That was the one with a really massive order. I basically tried to get her attention, but she's just in her own little world. And the first lady, she was already dismissing me as I was putting the last bag down, and I had to take a photo. It's like, I don't know. It is what it is. Not going to let it bother me. I'm already on my next double DoorDash order. Both of them are at Ibo's Kebab, and it's another $13 drop. This will bring me to a rounding total when I'm done with this, $75. So $75 before I even start my stream, which is pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, I just got the Honda power steering fluid from work today, and filled up the power steering fluid. It has been consistently leaking ever since I've got it back from the mechanic and a report of it. With that $2,300 fix looming overhead, it just makes you feel like you're drowning in debt. It's my birthday, bitch! Let's fucking go. Had an amazing birthday party. Well, stuff. I'm hanging out with chat. Everyone's fucking awesome. Doing dicks for keys. And we've got some awesome gifts over here. And on top of that, we got this flannelette jumper and 2 sets of long pants, and also got a bracelet. There we go. That's my bracelet. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm gonna get back to the stream, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys, you know, you get to see my birthday. Anyway, what's up, chat? So it's the day after my birthday, and I just did my session with my psychologist, and I don't know, just today I just feel really weird, off. Something's wrong with me, and I think today I've got to take a me day. I can't read, I can't work on any projects, I can't even work on any of my videos. Nothing. I literally just cannot function today. Look, I have purpose, I really do. I'm trying to find it. I worked on my vlog and I had to turn it into a double vlog because I'm almost an entire week behind. I think the message I'm getting from whatever is sending me messages is that maybe I should focus on turning this vlog series into a weekly series, like really putting it into play. I have more than enough footage to make the weekly videos, and I think life and circumstances and everything that's caused me to take breaks and stop uploading videos and stuff like that has pretty much opened an opportunity for me to say, condense it into weekly. Positive comments from my friend Frozen, who comments on my videos. He mentioned a video that he enjoyed watching, and it was like a three-part series, meaning to say that there's more enjoyable content rather than these single ones being so drawn out. So if I can make them a week vlog instead of daily vlogs, it's going to free me up. I mean, I think I have the solution right there. I'm thinking about just doing random skits. For example, you know that there's random TikToks you like scroll past all the time with these dudes doing stupid shit. Maybe doing some stories or something. I don't know. It's so difficult to stay motivated. See you, bro.
Yeah, the door on.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to vlog 218. Finally on the other end of the rough patch. Only just to find out that my dear brother here is going to help a mate for a whole week, so he'll be away.
Helping him shift camp.
So I won't have Coffee Bot around making all my coffees for me, which makes me feel really sad. But
I still got Macca's.
I still got my free coffees from Macca's. It's Saturday today, right? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's Saturday. I've tried to catch these videos up. I'm just so far behind. By the time this release, my brother will probably be back from his trip. So hence why making all the next vlogs from 211 all the way up to 217 as a massive weekly vlog. And I might even just continue on this series of weekly vlogs because it makes me feel much more comfortable. I feel like with this going forward, this might be a much more sustainable pace for me. So if I start making a weekly series, then it's basically labeled in a new way, I should say. Vlogs 211 to 217 will just be condensed into one folder called the weekly vlog, where it's got a bunch of daily content, like whether I eat at a restaurant, incorporating daily drone footage, and it's just able to make a richer experience for you guys, a much higher quality video in every sense of the word. You gonna enjoy your trip?
Gonna try. Being at night time, it's gonna be pretty boring. There'll be nothing to see outside the window for the whole trip.
Oh, anyway, that'll do for today's vlog post. Just get my thoughts out there. Thanks guys for watching, and bye for now.